Here's something most owners never think of. Hide small treats around the house before you leave. Let your dog go on a sniffing treasure hunt. It makes being alone feel like an adventure instead of abandonment. Dogs left with nothing to do don't just get bored, they get anxious. So keep their minds working. Even when you're not there. Number 6. Don't leave random TV or radio on. You've probably heard this advice, just leave the TV on. Dogs like human voices. And yes, background sound can comfort your dog. But here's what nobody tells you. Random channels can do more harm than good. Imagine this. Your dog is relaxing to soft classical music. Suddenly, a loud commercial blares, or a gunshot from a movie trailer, or a screaming argument from a drama show. Not so relaxing anymore, right? Sensitive breeds like Cocker Spaniels, Whippets, and Toy Poodles startle easily, and without you there to soothe them, that fear can spiral. Their heart races, their breathing quickens. They don't understand it's just a TV. They just know something scared them, and you're not there. So here's what you do instead. Use curated dog calming playlists. YouTube has channels specifically designed for dogs. They play nature sounds, soft classical music, even heartbeat rhythms that genuinely calm your dog's nervous system. Think of it like emotional air conditioning. It stabilizes their mood, makes alone time feel less scary. A quiet, controlled audio environment isn't just nice, it's necessary. So skip the random TV and give your dog the gift of peace. Number 5. Open the curtains before you leave. Have you ever noticed how much your dog loves sitting by the window? It's not just a cute habit, it's actually one of the best ways for them to stay mentally stimulated while you're gone. When you close the curtains, you block their view of the world. But when they're open, your dog gets to watch birds fly by, see people walk past, feel like they're still part of life, even from inside, and feeling connected to the world. Alert breeds like Shiba Inus, Beagles, and Terriers especially love this. They're natural watchdogs, and giving them a window is like giving them a job. I'll keep watch while you're gone. If your dog barks non-stop at squirrels or cars, choose a calmer window, or partially open the curtain for a limited view. And here's something beautiful. Sunlight streaming through the window creates a warm nap spot. It's like natural therapy for their mood. Warmth, light, connection. You might think you're being kind by filling up the food bowl before you leave. At least they won't be hungry. But here's the reality. Most dogs don't pace themselves. If there's food in front of them, they're going to eat it. All of it. Even if it makes them feel bloated, uncomfortable, sick. They're not being greedy. They're following an ancient survival instinct that says, eat now, because food might not be here later. Instead of leaving a full day's worth of food, try this. Use a timed feeder that releases meals throughout the day. Split meals into morning and evening portions. Turn mealtime into a game using snuffle mats or food puzzles. Hide kibble around the room and let them hunt. Breeds like Labradors and Pugs, who are prone to overeating, especially benefit from meal pacing. It supports healthy digestion, prevents bloat, and keeps them engaged throughout the day. Food doesn't have to be a pile they inhale in 30 seconds. It can be a puzzle, an adventure, a way to stay mentally active while you're gone. A controlled feeding setup means a happier, healthier dog, even when you're out. Number 3. Practice short absences. Would you leave a toddler alone all day without practicing first? Of course not. And the same goes for dogs. You can't expect your dog to feel okay being alone for 5, 6, or 8 hours if they've never been alone before. Dogs need to be taught that being alone isn't scary, and that you'll always come back. Without practice, every time you leave feels like the first time. And the first time is terrifying. Where are they going? Will they come back? What if they don't? So here's how you teach them. Start small. Leave for just a few minutes. Walk outside the door. Wait. Then come back. Do it again. But this time, stay out for 5 minutes. Then 10. Gradually extending the time. Use a phrase like, I'll be back, every time you go. Dogs are smart. They'll start to associate that phrase with the comfort of knowing you return. Training your dog to be alone isn't about toughness. It's about and trust is built in small, repeated moments. Not all at once. But every dog deserves to be understood. Don't scroll past without joining the people who care enough to listen. Hit subscribe. Your dog will thank you for it. You may have heard this myth. Let your dog cry it out. Don't go back. they'll learn. But here's the truth. That's not how dogs learn. Unlike babies, dogs don't cry just for attention. They cry because they feel confused, scared, abandoned, and if you never come back to reassure them, they don't get over it. Their panic gets worse. They start to believe you might not come back at all. So what should you do? If your dog cries or barks after you leave, go back in briefly. No big cuddles, no dramatic scene, just calm presence. Let them see that you're here, that they're safe, then calmly step away again. Over time, this teaches your dog something powerful. Crying doesn't bring attention, but calmness brings trust. The goal isn't to spoil them or reward the anxiety. It's to show your dog, I always come back, you're okay. And when they believe that, the need to cry fades on its own. Number 1. Never punish separation anxiety. You walk through the door, and chaos, shredded pillows, chewed up shoes, maybe even an accident on the floor. It's easy to lose your cool, to yell, to scold, but here's why you should never ever do that. They didn't do it out of revenge. They did it out of panic. Separation anxiety is real, and destructive behavior isn't disobedience. It's a cry for help. Your dog wasn't thinking, I'll show them. They were thinking, I don't know what to do with this fear. Punishing them only adds fear to the equation. And worse, they'll start associating your return with punishment, not relief. Instead of feeling happy when you come home, they'll feel scared. So instead of anger, ask yourself, what was missing? Did they get enough exercise before I left? Did they have enough toys or stimulation? Were they trained for alone time properly? Address the root, not the result. High anxiety breeds like border collies, miniature schnauzers, and shelter dogs with past trauma especially struggle with this. They're not trying to be bad. They're just trying to cope with something they don't understand. If the anxiety continues, work with a trainer or design a step-by-step plan, because your dog needs your calm leadership, not your frustration. They're not broken. They're just struggling, and it's your love that will help them heal. Think about your dog. Waiting, watching, trusting that you'll come back. These small changes we shared today, they don't just make the day easier for your pup. They build trust, ease anxiety, and show your dog what love feels like, even when you're not around. What's the one thing your dog always does when you're about to leave? Let us know in the comments. If this video helped you, give your dog a little pat from us. Hit that like button, and tap subscribe for more real, heart-smart dog advice. Because every moment matters, and every moment is a chance to show them they're never truly alone. Ready to take your bond with your dog to the next level? Click the video on screen now to discover 10 signs your dog considers you their parent. Your relationship is about to get even stronger. Signs. 4. They lay in your laundry. You come home. Your dog isn't in their bed. They're not on the couch. They're in the middle of your dirty laundry pile, looking ridiculously happy about it. Before you assume they're just weird, there's a beautiful reason. It's all about your scent. To your dog, you don't just smell like a person. You smell like safety, comfort, love, all rolled into one incredible scent. Signature. In moments when you're not around, they can't hold your hand, can't curl up in your lap, can't feel your presence, but they can surround themselves with your smell. And that smell, it reduces their anxiety, lowers their heart rate, makes them feel like you're still there, even when you're not. But there's another layer to this behavior. It's territorial too. By mixing their scent with yours, they're creating a shared smell, marking you as theirs in the most adorable way possible. They're saying, this person? They're mine. We belong to each other. So next time you find your dog nested in your worn clothes, don't scold them. Appreciate it. Because in that pile of laundry, they found a piece of home, and that home is you. Rest their head on your lap. Look up at you with those knowing eyes. How do they know? Research has shown that dogs can read human facial expressions, interpret body language, even detect subtle changes in scent associated with different emotional states. When you're upset, your body chemistry changes, cortisol levels rise, the stress hormone, and your dog can literally smell that shift. They also notice the tiny changes in how you move, the slump in your shoulders, the way you're breathing, the tension in your jaw. This heightened sensitivity isn't accidental. It's the result of thousands of years of evolution. Dogs have been bred to be deeply connected to humans, to read us, to understand us, to care for us. And when your dog comes to comfort you without being asked, that's imprinting. They might cuddle up close, bring you their favorite toy, start playing gently to make you smile. Emotional translation. They're not just reacting to your sadness, they're actively trying to heal it. This goes beyond the simple pet owner relationship. This is a profound emotional connection, where your dog is so attuned to your inner world that they feel your pain as their own, and they won't rest until you feel better. If you're not subscribed yet, you're missing insights like this every single week. Don't be the owner who never learns what their dog is really saying. Your dog deserves to be understood. Subscribe now, making sure you're still there, making sure you see them, making sure everything's okay. This constant checking in is rooted in pack instinct. In the wild, canines are highly social animals. They rely on the pack for cues about their environment and safety. By checking in with you, your dog is essentially saying, "You are my pack, and I need to know I'm safe." It's beautiful, really. Even when they're having fun, exploring, being independent, you're still their anchor point, their true north. Now it's worth noting something here. There's a difference between healthy attachment and anxiety. Checking in occasionally, that's a strong bond. Never leaving your side, panicking when you're out of sight, that might be separation anxiety. The key is balance. A dog who's imprinted on you feels secure enough to explore, but always wants to share that experience with you. This behavior also ties into what's called operant conditioning. If checking in with you results in positive reinforcement, treats, pets, verbal praise, your dog learns, staying connected to my person brings good things. So when your dog looks back at you in the middle of play, they're not being needy. They're including you in their joy, making sure the most important person in their world is part of every adventure. Your dog locks eyes with you, not for a second, for long, unbroken moments, and something wordless passes between you. Here's what makes this so profound. In the dog world, eye contact is often a threat, a challenge, a sign of aggression or dominance. So when your dog gazes into your eyes voluntarily, they're going against their natural instincts to show you something extraordinary. Trust, love, complete vulnerability. Scientific studies, including one published in the journal Science, have shown something remarkable. Prolonged eye contact between dogs and their owners boosts oxytocin levels. For both parties, oxytocin, the love hormone, the same hormone released between parents and their children. This hormonal exchange strengthens the emotional bond, creates feelings of love, trust, and deep connection. This isn't just a look, it's a conversation without words. It's your dog saying, "I see you, I trust you, I love you with everything I am." Not all dogs are comfortable with prolonged eye contact. Some find it stressful. So if your dog seeks out your gaze, holds it willingly, seems peaceful and content while doing it, that's reserved for those they feel exceptionally safe with. This is the pinnacle of imprinting, the ultimate sign that your dog hasn't just bonded with you, they've merged their soul with yours. And in that gaze, you can feel the depth of their devotion, the purity of their love. Can dogs change their favorite person? Here's a question many people wonder about. If your dog has imprinted on you, can that change? The answer is yes, but let me explain. A dog's bond can shift due to changes in time spent together. If someone who was rarely home suddenly starts working from home, they become more present, more available for walks, play, interaction, and naturally the bond can strengthen with that person. But it's not just about quantity. Quality matters more. The person who matches their energy level provides the most meaningful interaction. Training, play, care, attention, that's who they'll often prefer. Major life events can shift preferences too. Moving to a new home, a new baby arriving, a family member leaving, changes in routine. Dogs are adaptable, but they rely on consistency and familiarity for comfort. Moreover, dogs are capable of forming strong attachments to multiple people. They don't have just one person they can love, but they often show a preference for whoever fulfills their needs best at any given time. So if you're the one your dog has imprinted on, cherish it, nurture it, because while bonds can shift, the depth of connection you share right now is real. If you skip this video without subscribing, you might miss what your dog needs most. Every dog deserves to be truly understood. Don't scroll past without joining us. Hit that subscribe button now. Sleeping beside you, mirroring your personality, listening only to you, seeking out your scent, knowing when you're hurting, constantly checking in, and that specific soulful stare. These aren't just behaviors, They're love letters, written in a language without words. If your dog does even one of these things, you're not just their owner, you're their entire world, their safety, their home, their heart. So the next time they look at you, really look back, because in that moment, you'll see it, the bond that goes deeper than love itself. What does your dog do that makes you feel truly chosen? Tell us in the comments below. And if this video opened your eyes to something you never noticed before, give it a like, share it with someone who needs to understand their dog better, and don't forget to subscribe, because next week, we're revealing 12 things that accidentally make your dog resent you. You won't want to miss it.